Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. This is your tarot reading for Thursday the 12th of November. I usually use a deck for 3 days in a row maximum, but I love this Glastonbury tarot deck so much that I'm going to use it again today for today's reading. And it just speaks to me. The vibration is just right. I just adore it. I think it's fabulous. Wow, isn't that amazing? I've really found a tarot deck that I just adore, and that's always wonderful. So these are your 3 cards for the day. I'm going to give you an insight into what that shows you for the day. The first card here is in reverse, and it's the 9 of Chalices. It's generosity. And usually it's represented, the 9 of Chalices is represented as a pub landlord who's got all these cups behind him and who's delighted and generous and thrilled and his dreams are coming true. In this deck, it's a beautiful little girl who's sharing her cups with you, who's sharing her abundance and her wealth. And that's a nice take on it, because children are often very, very naturally generous. It can also go the other way, but in this deck, it's represented as a child who's got that natural feeling of generosity. It's in reverse. And what that means is that your ego may come in a little bit and make you feel like there's not enough. It may make you feel like you can't be generous, you can't give it all away, because it will leave you in a place of lack. So that's one of the hallmarks of the ego coming in, because the ego will always try and say there's not enough, you have to compete, you have to hoard things, hang on to them for yourself. And that's not right, okay? So when you become aware of this, actively work against it and give some money to charity or give something away free of charge, because that's the way you can actively and easily on days like this get yourself out of the ego and connect with your higher self by making a decision that way. The next card is the Maid of Staffs. That's beautiful. The Maid of Staffs is someone who's creative, and she can control fire here just with this wand, and she can touch it, and she's not harmed by it in any way. So we've got a sorceress here who is in control of her creativity. You're also in control of whether you identify with the ego or the higher self. So that's really what this day is about so far, that you have control over the kind of day that you want to have. And then finally, we've got the Ace of Swords. We've got Excalibur here, the sword of King Arthur, which was given to him by the Lady of the Lake, which really represents, the king of all swords. It represents the pinnacle of tools that you can have access to. And it's a wonderful image, because the Ace of Swords in the tarot represents inspiration, spiritual insights, good decision-making process, and it's the pinnacle of all ideas. It's the pinnacle of all inspiration. So you are very, very powerful in terms of your intellect, in terms of your spiritual life. You can control your creativity, you can control the way you feel, and use that strength and that control and that ability to let your good ideas flow, to channel them into some sort of creative output, whether that's writing something, drawing something, saying the right thing to a person who needs it, singing a song. And be generous with your creativity. Don't feel like you have to hoard it, but give it away free of charge. And you'll notice that magic happens in your life on this day, and you become that sorceress, because by giving something away that comes from within you, free of charge, you create magic in your life, and something magical will be added back to you. Beautiful, really moving almost. In terms of the numbers, we've got 9, 10, 11, and 11 is the vibration of service and altruism. Don't hang on to your good, give it away and see how you can help other people with it, and even more will be added unto you, to use that kind of archaic language. So yes, amazingly powerful day. Have a fantastic Thursday the 12th of November. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to see the types of readings that I offer. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.